Still the nation, what's going on? It's your man Kev Easy, man. It's come out. We have trimmed the fat. The roster is down to 80 now. Next up, 53. But there was 5 people that was cut today. One of these names is probably it's surprising, but I know why. It's unfortunate, but the names go as Tyler Simmons. Now, Tyler Simmons is a guy that had a touchdown in the Hall of Fame game, but since then, really he hasn't done anything to stick out. He may have done something, but he didn't stick out. We have offensive lineman Avante Collins. More the same with him, Out of all the offensive linemen, that wasn't one of the names you saw when you said, oh, he can be one of the guys in rotation. Well, not really rotation, y'all know what I mean, but a guy that can be a next man up type of guy. I haven't really heard about his name. I really haven't heard his name at all. Next is linebacker Calvin Bundage. Now, Calvin Bundage is a name that I remember saying after the first game, the Hall of Fame game, and I think he made a play. But it's almost about the same with him, man. It's just opportunities came, I guess, less and less for him, to the point I didn't really notice him. He might have been out there. He just didn't make any plays. After that, we got running back Pete Guerrero. Now, if I'm saying your name wrong, my fault. I'm sorry. But it looked like Guerrero, but it's spelled different from what I think it is. But I'm going to just say Pete Guerrero. Like I said, if I said it wrong, my bad. He was a guy that came in kind of like one of the last guys to come in and pretty much rush the ball, like garbage time. I don't want to say garbage time, but like fourth quarter, about 5 minutes left, something like that. But I believe his release was the result of just getting production from what's his name, James Brooks, last name. He got 2 last names, my man. He's been the way he's been running. It's like, all right, Pete, we signed you, but now it's like, okay, we can kind of rely on him to finish up the games. I don't think he's gonna make the team. I don't think none of the 2 names gonna make the team, but in purposes of potential practice squad, potential, guys on the depth chart that can be good in practice. Who knows, man? Don't really know where Pete Guerrero goes from here. But this one right here, it's surprising, but I understand. I was surprised for about maybe, about 30 seconds. And then I was like, yeah. And it's safety Antoine Brooks Jr. Now, in the Hall of Fame game, solid. And then it was like, okay, he got hurt, nicked up. And it seemed like he wasn't really able to get back on the field. He was actually injured when they waived him. And I believe he played good enough in that Hall of Fame game. Granted, it's the Hall of Fame game, but if you just judge him by what he did, it was good enough to where I feel like once he get healthy and whatnot, he may come back on the practice squad, and he might be one of the guys that, if we really need to, call him up. I doubt it, but Antoine Brooks Jr. is a guy I feel like only got cut because he couldn't be on the field. He wasn't available, and when you don't have a name and you're trying to make a name for yourself, you have to be available. And that's what we see there. Out of all these players, only Antoine Brooks I feel like is a guy that can possibly come back. And this may not be the end of the road for y'all. This may be the end of the road for some of y'all. But whatever it is, just don't give up, man. Another team might pick you up. Steelers might pick y'all up. Y'all don't know, man. Just keep yourselves in shape. Do y'all thing, man. Y'all may have another opportunity. But those are the cuts. We're down to 80 this time next week. I think it's next week, but don't quote me on that. But this time, we down to 80. Next time, 53. Who's going to survive the next round of cuts? It's your man Kevin, aka Kev Easy. Follow Stills for 7 Podcast on Instagram. Subscribe, like the video, and make sure you listen to the podcast. Drops every Friday on Anchor, Spotify, Google, iTunes, wherever, man. Just whatever you listen to your podcast on, I'm there, baby. Y'all have a good one, man. Cuts! Hey, what's up? It's your man, Kev Easy, man. This whole TJ thing, Pittsburgh contract extension thing, it's getting on my nerves, man. So I'm out here right now, man, trying to get it for TJ, man. You feel me? Hold up. You need that? Wait, man. TJ, you want the cream? We got the cream for you. The cheese? We got the cheese for you. The cake? Yeah, we got the cake, man. The bacon? You bring home the bacon? We got the bacon for you, bro. And we got mad bread. Want you to practice, man. We don't want this to be a big story, man. You know what happens to the last security guards. Just man, Kev Easy.